What is going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we have a lot to talk about in this video, especially with the New York Yankees and a potential trade that might be happening. So, the New York New York Yankees may make this trade with the Houston Astros. So, you don't want to miss it. We have a lot to talk about with the Yankees and everything. We do videos about MLB teams and MLB content every day, this is our daily video. So I appreciate everyone being here. Please, for these videos, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos with rumors and everything that we have every day. We have a collection of rumors and reports and everything. Hit the like button. That would mean the world to me, guys. Commenting as well would mean the world to me. So yeah, but this could be an interesting move as both teams are looking at something. As the New York Yankees have been floating outfielder Joey Gallo and first baseman Joey Gallo in trade talks, and the team that has been pursuing him the most is the Houston Astros. It was reported an AL West team had interest, but Twitter was all over it saying Houston was the team. Houston is going to look for some offensive reinforcements after missing out on a few guys on the free agent market. So, and with Correa more than likely leaving, I think a guy they would love to have is Joey Gallo. He plays solid defense in the outfield. In the Astros, they have some injuries out there. Jake Myers has a labrum tear, so they're going to try to look up and short the outfield. So Gallo is a guy that could be out there. You can have maybe Brantley, Gallo, and Tucker out there in the outfield, or maybe you can put Gallo at first and at DH, Yuli Gurriel. I mean, it's weird because you have Alvarez too that plays that's DHs. So yeah, but I mean, maybe you could put Gallo at center field. Maybe he's a bit big, but at the same time, he plays great defense. Maybe it wouldn't be ruled out. So that would be something. But the Houston Astros do have interest. The Cincinnati Reds are expected to explore a trade for third baseman Mike Moustakas once the lockout is over in their efforts to cut payroll this upcoming season. Reds GM Nick Krall has made it known to everyone that they are cutting payroll this upcoming season, and the Reds, it looks like Mike Moustakas is a guy that could be cut loose, and don't know what his value is right now. He has 2 more years on his deal, $16 million per year, so maybe a team takes a gamble on him. He hasn't been able to stay healthy over the past year, and you know, he might be regressing a bit average-wise. He still has a decent amount of power, though, but he has that pop in that bat. But, you know, I don't know if a team's going to be willing to give up a ton to taking that salary. It's only 2 seasons, so maybe a team's like, okay, we'll do it. But, you know, maybe the Reds have to attach a prospect to get some decent value back for Moustakas. The New York Yankees have officially signed shortstop Jose Peraza to a minor league deal, and it is likely to include an invite to spring training. Like we say, we can't invite players to spring training right now due to the lockout. So, and that will likely happen after the lockout. So don't worry if you're a Yankees fan and you're happy about Peraza. You know, I bet nobody is, but it will include an invite to spring training. I think it's a solid pick for the Yankees. He won't be the starting shortstop, obviously, but it's solid depth. Peraza can hit for a solid average. Doesn't have a ton of power, but when you need him, he can help with, if your team's injured. I mean, if you have an injury and Peraza's your backup, I think you guys are a team like the Yankees is pretty set. So, you know, the Yankees are, you know, they're doing well here. I mean, Brian Cashman, he was the Grinch, which was weird. I mean, I don't know if you saw that video, but that was weird. But, yeah, but, you know, Jose Peraza, I think it's a solid move for the Yankees, even though people are like, oh, why are you signing this guy? You know, I think it's fine. The Oakland A's are expected to interview Rays bench coach Matt Quatraro for their managerial position. The New York Mets will also follow suit, so he's gaining a lot of interest throughout the major leagues for a managerial spot. I mean, he's a Tampa Bay Rays coach. What do you expect? Remember Rocco Baldelli? I believe he was the third base coach. You know, he was solid with the Twins. Didn't have a great year last year, but there's definitely, you know, some room to improve. I mean, a lot of Twins fans went off on Baldelli for closing Alex Colomé so much, but he actually pitched very well towards the end of the season, so it's not like he's bad. But, you know, I think this would be a great hire for Oakland to definitely jumpstart the rebuild. I really like Quatraro, and, you know, there's a lot of Charo, and there's a lot of value here. I mean, I think this guy is one of the more up-and-coming assistants in baseball, and I think he has to get a managerial job at some point. So Oakland or New York, whoever falls whoever hires him that'd be great for them. But the Mets, they're looking at Buck Showalter, which is interesting. A lot of Mets fans I know won't want Showalter. I would like to see Showalter with the Mets. I think that would actually work very well. The Chicago White Sox are signing relief pitcher Yaxil Rios to a minor league deal with an invite to spring training, which will likely happen after the lockout. He's got some solid stuff, Rios, but, hasn't had the greatest track record so far, but he's a guy with if you look at his peripherals, there's definitely potential there, and any team would love to have Rios. So that would definitely be appealing to some teams, but and the White Sox were one of those teams appealed. So I think Rios actually could really solidify his career here in Chicago. They know how to pick up relievers. I mean, Colomé was solid over there. I mean, he left to go to the Twins. He was just all right. I mean, Craig Kimbrell wasn't that great with the White Sox, but you have Liam Hendricks, you have Kendall Graveman now. Maybe Rios can definitely help there, and he could definitely make a spot start once in a while. So that's definitely what appealed to Chicago there. Good value. Here's the Yankees trade proposal to Joey Gallo to the Astros. That could potentially happen. This could be interesting. I made this, but maybe this could be interesting for both teams. I know there's people are going to criticize it in the comments, but that's okay. Astros acquire outfielder first baseman Joey Gallo. I just know ball better. I'm just kidding. The Yankees acquire outfielder Chas McCormick, starting pitcher, relief pitcher Christian Javier, and outfield prospect number 17 prospect in the Astro system, Alex McKenna. The Astro system's weak, so they kind of have to add a prospect there. He's a solid prospect, but nothing that's nothing over the charts. But the Yankees, they may look for more prospect depth to help them in future trades. And McCormick can definitely help them this season as a fourth outfielder, potentially. He's got solid speed. He's got solid power. And the Yankees, they love their power. They seem allergic to speed, weirdly. But McCormick would definitely help in that regard, so. And they still have Aaron Hicks on the hook for $50 million. That's pretty bad. But... And Christian Javier, he was a reliever this past year for the Astros, but he's a starting pitcher. He needs to go somewhere else and start. I mean, if they're not going to start him, might as well go somewhere else. Maybe he gets the chance to start now with Zach Greinke potentially leaving. That'd be huge. Lance McCullers is injured, but he'll probably be ready. But, at the same time, that's always something to look out for. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe they give him the chance to start here. Stretch his arm out over the offseason. So I appreciate everyone being here. Sports expert here. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Like the video, it would mean the world to me. Comment what you think, it would mean the world to me. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. For more Yankees, Astros, and other teams we do every day, just check out the channel and check out the past videos. I'm out, guys. Sports expert here. Peace.